Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Muddy Outdoors, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, Rocket Broadheads, RTP Outdoors, Trophy Rock, Spot Hog Releases, Wilderness Athlete, Viking Solutions, and Realtree.
All right, it is November 26th, and I'm back at my urban spots. And today, my buddy Stan was actually hunting in a different spot. Like I told you guys before, I guess it's 3 different properties up here. So we've been hunting up here for the last couple years, pretty much on and off together. So I hunted, like I said, a different spot this morning, and I got the call from Stan that he had shot one of the big bucks that's been showing up. So he thought his shot might have been a little bit back, so we just gave him a couple hours, went out and got some breakfast, and we are back in the woods now, and we're going to go track him down, hopefully. And like I said, it's one of the big bucks that we're pretty sure that popped up on the camera a couple times, and hopefully we can go put our hands on him. So, ready to go find him?
Hopefully.
Let's go get him. So, keep you guys along, and hopefully we can get him. All right, so we've been tracking him for, I don't know, about 100 yards or so, and he didn't have a pass-through on his shot, so the blood has been a little scarce, but we got last blood here just before the creek behind me, and so we're basically going off based on Stan. Pretty sure he's seen him across this creek here. So we're just basically going to follow this trail that we know that goes across the creek here, and hopefully he didn't go far from the last spot he's seen him. So let's see if we can get him.
When I heard the creek noise, it was loud. Like he either laid in it or fell in it or something, or jumped down in it.
And you said he was over. You think you see him up on the hill on the left, right?
Yeah, it's right up in here. Last time I saw it, it's kind of hard to tell because it stands back that way, obviously, but it was definitely right up in that area somewhere.
Let's just head over that way.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking right into the sun.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's go find out which one he is.
We're out time.
Let's open up.
Look at the brow tines on this body. Split, double split on the one. Look at all the stuff in here. I mean, he just got done rubbing something. I mean, it's literally in his fur still.
All right, guys, here he is. We finally got him set up and get a better look at him. And we are pretty sure this is one of the bucks that showed up a couple times on the Muddy Trail camera. Maybe have like 3 pictures of him, and besides this year, we don't really have any history with him. We think he's at least a 3, maybe a 4-year-old deer. Got crazy brow tines. One's a triple split brow tine, and overall just an awesome deer. We're just in here hunting the bedding area, trying to catch these bucks at, towards the tail end of the rut here, looking for the last does, and sure enough, it worked out here. So we've seen a couple, within the last week, and definitely think that our access coming in and out of here has been a big part of it. We use the creek a lot here to get in and out and try to, leave as minimal ground scent, less sound. And obviously, you can kind of stay low down and without, bumping as minimum deer as we can getting in and out of here. I mean, we've been hunting this pretty hard, pretty much most of November, and,
right.
and the whole time we've had daylight activity and been seeing the does and the bucks, and it's all worked out. So overall, it was a great hunt for Stan this morning, and like I said, keep an eye out for them bucks. you know, you still might catch him cruising around here at the tail end of the rut.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was doing some rubbing this morning.
No, yeah, still rubbing up and definitely in search mode this morning. So congrats to Stan for his biggest buck to date with his bow. And you obviously see our orange on. It's our second day of gun season here in Maryland, but we're still out with the bows. So, but again, awesome hunt for Stan, and thanks again for watching Midwest Whitetail. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with some more hunts coming up.
Welcome to Midwest Whitetail East. It is the 27th of November. I'm sitting in here on the mountain this morning. It's the first day of Pennsylvania rifle season. I love hunting with my Hoyt, but there's something about Pennsylvania rifle season. I grew up rifle hunting with my dad and uncles and brothers, and the excitement of the first day is something that you don't forget. So I'm in here this morning. There's a big cornfield down here below me, a couple hundred yards from me. Some really thick bedding cover up here above me, and hoping to catch the deer transition and in between here. It's really thick in here this year. We had it timbered, and it's actually really starting to come back and get really thick in here for the deer. In here this morning, really hoping to see 2 buck. There's 1 buck we call Iowa, biggest buck we have up here on the mountain, big white 9-point. We have him coming into the scrape here behind me on a trail camera a couple times, so hoping to see him. A great deer for up here on the mountain. Also another deer my son named Blackbeard. Shows up on a couple of the cameras. Big white rack, and he's got a bad left eye. I've actually only gotten I think nighttime pictures of him so far, so I hope we can catch a glimpse of either of those bucks this morning and bring you some action here in Midwest Whitetail East. Thanks for watching. One of the 2 bucks I was looking for this morning comes through here like 35 yards. Buck my son named Blackbeard, big white antlered buck we were only getting nighttime pictures of recently, and walked through here maybe 35-40 yards from me, right out in the open. Real excited. Made a good shot, and he only went maybe 30 yards and piled up. So gonna climb down here and take a look, but I'm real excited this morning. Got my good luck gloves on, and well, here he is. Got up to him. He only went 40 yards tops from where I shot him. Got up here and realized he doesn't have a tine out here, so he's not Blackbeard. He's all banged up. His face is all banged up from fighting, but he's missing that tine. So he's not Blackbeard, but definitely excited to get him. Great Pennsylvania whitetail, big white rack, huge body. Will provide a lot of venison, so really excited to get him here up on the mountain and in Pennsylvania, and I'm excited to bring it to you here at Midwest Whitetail East. Thanks for watching. It's about 3:15. Sitting in this farm. It's the first day of Pennsylvania rifle season. I shot a buck this morning. Pretty excited about that still. And I actually had a farm tonight. Farmer's having some real issues with the deer and the crops, so we have some DMAP tags for this farm. And during, you can use those DMAP tags in rifle season, so I'm really hoping to see some doe come out of this corner up here. It's really good bedding cover, and the farmer has a cover crop in here this winter, and they've been hitting it, so real excited this evening. Hopefully put some more venison in the freezer and see a doe come out here tonight. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail East, and hopefully we can bring you some action again tonight. made it happen. 4 stepped out down here. I was watching those. I saw one was a button buck. Want to make sure I got a doe. And they started to feed out, but they were all bunched up. I was kind of waiting for them to separate, and didn't realize 2 came in here right beside me. And I don't know if they saw me. They were only like 20 yards away. And one of them snorted, and when they did, they even bunched up more. So I had to wait for them to separate. But once they separated, I was able to get a doe. So excited to help out the farmer. This farm has a lot of doe on it. So DMAP tags here, you can shoot them during rifle season. So excited to fill it with this doe and put some more meat in the freezer. And it's been quite a day. Caught my buck this morning and got a doe tonight. So plenty of meat in the freezer and lots of venison to eat. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail East, and still wearing my lucky gloves, and I'm gonna go over here and take a look and take a look at this doe and get her cleaned up and get her in the truck. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail East. Well, we got over here to her. Nice doe, real pretty deer. I'm excited to get her. She's real white. She's white down her legs. Real excited to get her. This would be a great deer to eat, and also help the farmer out. Get some doe off the property and fill a DMAP tag with this doe, and excited to bring it to you here in Midwest Whitetail East. It's been a crazy day, and I have lots of venison in the freezer this winter. Thanks for watching.
Hi, welcome to Midwest Whitetail. Today is the 25th of November. Gun season comes in here on the 27th. You can see we just started brush hogging the cornfield we got over here. There's a big and BC plot right behind it. We're going to set the ground blind back here behind us where the ranger's back here sitting. Hopefully for our brother's little boy Caden to get one on Monday evening. Yeah, so you ready? Mm-hmm. You going to see the buck or doe? Both. Well, let's shoot one. Alright, well here it is. It's opening evening of gun season. It's Monday evening of Ohio gun season. We got Caden and Aubrey, and we stopped by and got them loaded full of sugar so they can come over to the ground blind and take a nap for a few hours before it gets dark. But we're going to go up here to the ground blind, the Redneck Blind we got set up here in the cornfield, and over the Big and BC food plot. So we've got a few hours before dark. We're going to sneak up in here, get set down, let everything quiet down, and see what comes out. And if a nice buck comes out, or Caden's going to try to get his first buck tonight, but if no bucks come out and it's almost dark, then Aubrey might try to harvest her first doe. So stay tuned and wish us luck, and hopefully it'll be a good night for us. So here we go. We're here in the blind, and as you can see, we are pretty tight in here. So we got Aubrey down here in the middle, Caden in the front. He's on the gun first, so we're ready to go. And as you can see here in the background, that's the house I used to live in last year when I first bought the farm. And almost every morning we would wake up and there would be between 4 and 6 does in the front yard and stuff eating. So, but I don't live there anymore. We moved out, so this is pretty much just like a little sanctuary right here for them. They just come in, they feel really comfortable moving in and out of here all day and eating. So we're gonna get in here, get set up, and get quiet because they could come out at any time. So we're ready. But wish us luck, and hopefully Caden can shoot straight and get him his first buck tonight. We'll see what happens. They're not shooting it. I'm just want to see if you look out the gun. See if you can hold it steady. Right where it connects to the body, about this far out. Shoot it right there. Put it on. I just got one. Can you see it, sweetheart? Put that X right on its shoulder, okay? X right on the shoulder. Yeah, right there. If you can shoot it, let it happen. Can you shoot it, Aubrey? Are you going to shoot Aubrey? Not yet. They don't like that. Alright, let's take the foot, put the gun on safety. It's okay. Yeah, I know. That's my fault. It's alright. It's early yet. Let me see the gun. What was that, sis? What happened?
You should have let me shoot it. It's your fault.
I said broadside. You gotta let it get broadside, okay?
Well, it was, and you're like, hold on.
Oh, because it kept taking a step. It's alright. I'll be back. 4-point. Looks like a 4-point buck up here. So, he works his way down here. You gonna shoot him, Caden?
Yeah.
Okay. He's working his way this way. He's just eating along that edge. We brush hogged. We brush hogged that bad side of the corn, so they would actually work down here in this opening. We got brush hogged in front of us. He comes out, he's gonna be within 50 yards, so it should be a pretty easy shot for Caden. But we'll see what happens. Right there he is, Caden.
Cool. I don't see him.
The crosshair's right on him.
Okay.
Sorry, Caden, get on the gun. Get on him.
He's not out. I can't shoot him.
Get the gun up there on the filter.
I'm not shooting like that.
Okay. Right behind his shoulder. Right behind his shoulder. Right behind his shoulder, squeeze.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Can you hold my shoulder?
Take a deep breath.
Can you hold my shoulder? Hold my shoulder.
It's alright, just take a deep
Hold
breath.
my shoulder.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I missed.
Shh, you got him.
I missed.
I don't think so, buddy. You got him. Relax, you got him. He's safe. Alright. What just happened, Caden?
I may have shot a deer.
What happened?
He did shoot it. We saw it
What
video.
happened? Alright. We just had a little... We have pictures of this buck all over the farm, Derek said. I mean...
Covered in
we have
warts.
about 400 acres here. And Derek said he's on every one of the cameras we have on this farm. We were sitting here, and we brush hogged this edge of this corn, coming down the edge here. So that hopefully the deer would work out in front of us, and just work out here in this little bit of opening we got right here in the corn. And it worked perfect. I mean, it took him a while. Actually, we got deer coming out right now to the big and beasties, but the little buck came out right there, and he wouldn't turn forever, and finally he was going out of the corn into the big and beasties, and we didn't know which way he was going to go, and he turned broadside, and we yelled and got him to stop. And Caden was getting nervous, and then finally when he did pull the trigger, the deer was taking a couple steps, and he thought he missed him, and we didn't know what. So I mean, Derek rewound the video, and he hit him in the front shoulder. So we're going to give him a few minutes, we're going to go up here and try to find him and see if we can't get Caden's first buck. But he thought he missed, he was crying and upset, and then he saw he got him, and he was kind of pumped, huh? Mm-hmm. Feel better?
Better get a hold of them horns, boy!
Yay!
Wait, what about Uncle Derek? Don't touch the warts.
Ew!
Look at that thing. Look at that deer, buddy. First buck. And Aubrey and Uncle Derek found it. And he didn't bleed at all. Get a hold of that. What do you think of that? Count them up. Count them up.
2, 3.
You get a little cheater right there.
4.
Oh, son. Got a 4-pointer. So, for Caden's first buck, I think that's a good one, isn't
Ew,
it?
it smells.
Yeah. That's a good one to take out, hun. First one?
Smells.
First one? You feel better now? What do you tell your Uncle Derek
Thank you.
and Aubrey? You better go
Thank
give them a hug and tell them
you.
thanks. So, all right, well, hey, it's opening night, opening day, evening, first day of gun season here in Ohio. And sitting on a big and BC Nebraska plot with corn and sitting in a Redneck Blind. And we had deer on us all night. Saw, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 deer, and he came in well before dark, and Caden got him. So what do you think?
Why is their tongue always sticking?